Davard suddenly went pale and made shushing motions with his hands, but Ronica was relentless. "Do you know what it does to a woman, Davard, to carry something inside her for 9 months, not knowing if it's the child and heir they've been praying for, or if it's a malformed monster that her husband must strangle with his own hands? Or something in between? You must know what it does to a man. As I recall, your Doril was pregnant 3 times, yet you only had 2 children." "And the blood plague carried them all off," Davard admitted brokenly. He suddenly lowered his face into his hands, and Ronica was sorry for all she had said, and sorry for this pathetic shell of a man who had no wife to tell him to relace his tunic and scold the tailor for badly fitting trousers. She was sorry for all of them, born in Bingtown to die in Bingtown, and in between to carry on the curse-plagued bargain their forebears had struck. Perhaps the worst part of that bargain was that one and all they had come to love Bingtown and the surrounding green hills and valleys. Verdant as a jungle, soil black and rich in the hand, crystal water in the streams, and abundant game in the forests, it offered them wealth beyond the dreams of the sea-weary and draggled immigrants who had first been brave enough to anchor in the Bingtown harbour. In the end, the real contract had been made, not with the satrap who nominally claimed these shores, but with the land itself. Beauty and fertility balanced with disease and death. And something more, she admitted to herself. There was something in calling oneself a Bingtown trader, in not only braving all the strangeness that came down the Rainwild River, but claiming it for one's own. The first traders had tried to establish their settlement at the mouth of the Rainwild River itself. They had built their homes on the river's edge, using the roots of the stilt trees as foundations for their cottages, and stringing bridges from home to home. The rising and falling river had rushed by beneath their floors, and the wild storm winds had rocked their tree houses at night. Sometimes the very earth itself would heave and tremble, and then the river might suddenly run milky white and deadly for a day or a month.